Hold on, let me mute myself.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You have Darren Lilla here. I'm actually in Los Angeles, California right now, broadcasting live to all four corners of the world. Guys, we are really, really fired up here tonight because we have literally landed on something right now that has created what I call a front end ATM machine. And one of the challenges that people run into in the home based business industry is that they typically spend their money to start that business if they're dealing with a high ticket type of company or high ticket products. That can a lot of times max out their credit cards. Then they don't have any money to be able to do the most important thing, and that's marketing and advertising. So they revert to some free strategies, and those take a lot of times 2 to 4 years to master, and they never get to that final part where they can make money to start to reinvest it into the business. Now, even if they make money their very first day, right? Let's say they go buy a high ticket product, they make money the very first day, a lot of times they won't see that money land in their bank account for about 6 weeks. And that can be tough to keep a business going on zero cash flow. Now, what the seven-figure income earners do, guys, is a little bit different. What we do is we have something here in the front that has huge value that everybody needs. Doesn't matter what company, what products that you market, this front end ATM is something that everybody needs. Okay? Typically, it's personal development based and marketing based. Those two areas. Okay? Now, what's cool about it is that when you make a sale, you get paid today. So this here becomes like your funding mechanism that's now going to fund your high ticket products. It's going to fund your marketing and advertising campaign. And then that is going to turn into multiple streams of income. Now, here's what happened for me, and I'm going to, just share with you a little bit why I'm so excited, because just 13 days ago, guys, 13 days, I started this little formula here to show people how to do this, and here's what happened. In 13 days, it's generated over $64,000 in Canadian funds, right? So it's roughly around $50,000 US, right? And that money is in my bank. Okay, so I don't have to wait for it. So now I can take that money and I can run a proper business. So I've hired a couple of people for Facebook ads and creating funnel creation. You can hire copywriters, you can hire personal assistant. You've got now a budget to run a real company. And when that happens, you have got yourself a home run hit. So I'd like to introduce a couple of people here tonight. I'm very, very fortunate that I've been able to sort of lock arms with a couple of seven-figure income earners. So what I want to do here is I want to hand off the baton here. First, I want to introduce Ari Maccabee, and also we've got with us Alfredo Delgado, who are both seven-figure income earners, multiple seven-figure income earners. And then we have a couple of people here with us tonight, guys, that have just followed our training, just followed the strategies that we implement. We've got Dimitri, and we've also got Vitali. So I'm going to hand it over here to Ari Maccabee. Take it away.
Hey guys, how are you, man? It's 9 a.m. over here in the Philippines, so it's bright and early. I got up quite early after about 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I'm excited to be here. Yeah, last week we ran you through a presentation. I'm going to take you back to that presentation again, and we're going to review this. And then the second thing that we're going to do is today, I'm going to take you to a little Three Stooges presentation where you use Larry, Moe, and Curly on the whiteboard. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I know some of you guys are still a little bit confused about the comp plan. So before I do that, Darren, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen real quick. And when you guys see my screen, I want you to do me a favor and tell me that you see this presentation for me real quick. You see it?
Yep.
Okay, so let me go ahead and start this real quick, and I'm going to walk you guys through this, and then we're going to come back to the comp plan stuff because that's really a huge part of our business. But as Darren said, number one, the first thing we want to talk about is how top marketers, like us, are basically scaling our online businesses. These are some hidden secrets, guys, that a lot of people really don't share with you. They really don't want you to know what it is because it's what keeps us so successful. And for the first time, we're giving this information away for you guys. Now, the top three things that every marketer needs is they got to have products or services that are loved and wanted by the masses. They must want it as much or more than they actually need it. Now, the reason I say that is because people typically buy what they want before they buy what they need. And last week I brought a couple ladies out and I asked them, look, if you got a purse, tell me about your purses. They didn't just buy an ordinary purse, they bought a name brand purse. Us guys, we go out, we buy name brand shirts and name brand, electronics, we try it for our iPhones and our Samsung products, and that's us. We like gadgets. And we always buy, what we really want. We save, we'll do without food, guys, to buy what we want. And the problem is people don't do that with their business. The second thing you've got to have is you've got to have a high converting sales system such as a website or a funnel. It's got to have eye appeal. It's got to influence your prospects and make them feel like they just can't live without whatever it is that you're selling or pitching, or it must appeal to them and their lifestyle or the lifestyle that they want, the lifestyle that they see themselves living. And lastly, you guys got to have high converting traffic, real people really looking with intent. Now, we talked about this again last week. Intent means that it's quality traffic. They're really seriously looking to make money from home. Good traffic like this is typically going to start around 60 to 70 cents per click, which means that in order for most to succeed, they've got to have a good amount of money to buy a lot of traffic to generate a sign up. Well, guess what? Darren and myself and Alfredo, we're going to teach you guys a method on how you're going to get free traffic. So you're going to bypass this if you listen to what we're talking about. What I will tell you is people, when they do buy traffic, they have to understand you can't buy one solo ad or one click campaign, whether it's Bing ads or 7 search ads or Facebook ads. You can't do one campaign and expect wonderful results. It just doesn't work. If you go to the gym one time, you work out, that doesn't get you in shape. Okay, it's the same thing here, guys. You've got to have repetition. With internet marketing, you need to continually keep new eyeballs on your offer every single day of the week. Now, I say every single day of the week because I know some people out there, they go out and they say, well, I only advertise on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Well, that's a crock of shit because here's the reality. What about all the people that really don't focus on their email during the week? What about the people who focus on their email Saturdays and Sundays? There's a lot of people like that. Just because you don't do it doesn't mean other people don't do it. And I noticed a drastic improvement in my business when I started marketing 7 days a week. And that's what we're going to talk about and we're going to teach you about here in just a little bit. Okay? The other thing that top marketers use is they use OPP. Okay? What the heck is that? That's other people's money. Okay? It's profit that you generate from high ticket offers that you can then reinvest and use to scale up any business. Now, scale up, if you don't know what that is, that basically just means to send more traffic or get more eyeballs on your offers and generate more signups or sales, and most importantly, put more money in your pocket. The trick to being successful like this is to find the right offer. It's an offer that may cost a little more up front, but it won't bleed you dry month after month, requiring you to pour in more money and keep it going. Here's what the right offer looks like, guys. The upfront cost is typically going to start around $1,000, maybe even go all the way up to $10,000. Keep in mind, these payments are generally one-time payments with small yearly renewals, less than a $500 fee. They typically have a small monthly cost or no monthly cost at all, and ideally you're looking for something that has no monthly cost at all. These are high commission offers where the affiliate's literally going to earn 80 to 100% commission on sales. Why is that important? Simple, because it allows you to cash out all your initial costs quickly, so whatever you're putting in, you're getting out very fast, and then from that point on, you're operating at 100% profit forever. That means everything you make is pure profit in your pocket, free for you to use, to buy traffic, to scale your business, to build videos and funnels and websites and all kinds of stuff. The perfect offer. Now, if you follow me on Facebook or you follow Darren or Alfredo, you already know, guys. Look, we found the perfect offer. We know we found it, and we're going to show you and prove to you tonight what's happened with it. One morning, I know many of you, when you see this, you might think that this is a little bit too much money. Believe me, I used to think exactly that way. But when you see how you make money, you're going to understand why this is the perfect amount and really not too much at all. The most incredible comp plan. Okay, we're going to talk about this on the whiteboard in a second, but let's face it. You don't sign up for any program, guys, to pay other people's commissions. The goal is you want to earn money and you want to support your family and grow your business. If you treat this like a business, it will pay you like a business. If you don't, you're going to starve. You're just going to get by. You're going to make peanuts, guys. I'm just telling you, treat it like a business, not a hobby. You know. And the reason I know all this, because I am just like you guys. When you guys join something, I know you want to be well compensated. Okay. So let's talk about real quick. I'm going to actually come back off of this, Darren, real quick, and I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to come back over here, and I want to talk about Larry Moore and Curly. Now I'm going to unplug this. Darren, can you still hear me good?
Yep.
Okay, so let me grab this whiteboard real quick. I want to show you guys a couple things because I've had a couple guys ask me some questions. So let's talk about something real quick. Okay, so Darren signed Ari up. Okay, signed me up. The first person that I signed up passed up to Darren. Okay, this was my pass up right here. It now became Darren's. Darren is now the sponsor of that person. The reason that's important is when this person signs up his first one, Darren also gets this pass up. And guess what happens? When this guy signs up, Darren also gets this pass up. Where a lot of people are getting confused, you guys seem to think that you only make money on a couple levels, which couldn't be further from the truth. So let me try to straighten this out so you can see it a little better. So here's the situation, okay? Let me erase this real quick. I want you guys to see one thing. Okay, let's say that Darren signs me up. This is what happens, okay? I went out, we're going to talk about Larry Moore and Curly. I signed up Larry, okay? Larry became Darren's guy. Darren is now the sponsor. Guess what? Okay? I go out and sign up Mo, and I sign up Curly. So guess what happens? Mo signs up his first person. Mo's guy, this is Mo's pass up, becomes my guy. Curly signs up a guy. This becomes my guy. And then every time they sign up people, those people are mine. This is why I tell people you could literally join this company. You could pay $1,299, okay? You could sign up 2 people. And what could happen is a flood of income where you could make $25, $50, or even $100,000 with this because these pass-ups never start. If I had only signed up, if this is me, if I had only signed up Mo, guys, if this was mine right here, Mo, I had already passed up Larry to him, so this is my second sign up. If I only had Mo, here's what would happen. Mo, his first sign up, would pass up, become mine. This first sign up would still become mine. This guy's first sign up still become mine. These $1,000 commissions never end. They never end because of the pass up system. And that's what a lot of you guys are failing to understand in the comp plan. This is so freaking lucrative, guys. You can't afford to miss this. I don't care what you're doing right now. Listen to me very clearly. If you're in any of my other programs, I'm sure that Alfredo and I'm sure Darren will tell you the same thing. Focus on this right now. Because that right there is going to continually pay you back over and over and over and over, guys. You can't stop it. Once you actually get people in, this is what's going to happen. Darren, myself, and Alfredo, we're going to go out. We're going to teach and train your team for you. And then they're going to replicate. And when they replicate, guess what happens? You get paid. This is such a simple ideology that a lot of you guys just don't understand that will never end. That scenario I just gave you right there is a cash cow. This is why we like this. This is why it's the front end ATM, guys. It does not get any simpler than this. And if you think I'm just bullshitting you, pulling your leg, or telling you, I showed you last week when I got in this, I've been in this now a week today, right, Darren? Check this out.
Yeah, it's been about a week, yeah.
Check this out, guys. You see this? I'm at $29,000, and you see right here I got one payment to confirm. That puts me at $30,000 in 7 days. Okay, I'm just telling you right now, if you don't understand how important this is, you know, and how simple it is, you are going to miss this. You're going to miss this boat. I'm just telling you, look, I got a buddy sitting in my office right here, Paul D'Souza. Paul will tell you, I come in here and I sit down and I work and I work and I work. And the first 7 days when I do anything, I work my ass off for me. This second week, guess what I'm doing? I'm working my ass off for my team because I want them to start earning. I want them to sit down. I want to do 3-ways with them. I want to do whatever it takes to kickstart these guys and launch them because guess what? I already have 25 or 26 people that are those signups so far. They're all mine. So, actually, I think there's probably 24 of them. I think because I had 6 pass-ups, I think, so far. So here's the reality. What's going to happen is those other 24 people, that's $24,000 that's coming up to me. And then I'll turn around and do the same thing with my second level, and that's another $24,000 coming up to me. So if you guys are out there saying, well, I don't have this big friends list, I don't have all these people on Facebook, I really can't do this, blah, 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 blah. Guess what? You don't need it. You need 2 people. Because then what you're going to do is you're going to actually take this guy, okay, you're going to take your number 2 guy, and you're going to leverage his contacts. And you're going to work with him, and you're going to help him succeed. And if you do that, you're going to get a pass up from it, and then you're going to help him get a second one. So you're basically going to make an extra $1,000 for 2 phone calls. That's it. So simple. And then you're going to do it again, and then you're going to do it again, and then you're going to keep doing it, and keep doing it, and keep doing it. And if you don't think $2,000 for 2 calls is worthwhile, then don't do this business. That's all I got, D.
Okay, I want to just show you guys here, the people that are viewing here, just the power of this comp plan here for a sec, because quite honestly, I'm blown away with this. I'm just blown away, guys. I'm just totally blown away. I've never had something go at this level this fast, okay? This fast. And what happens is that, like what Ari was mentioning, is that you basically have, this is the total commissions right here, guys, in 13 days, $64,190 in Canadian funds. But I want for you to really understand that there's been maybe 14 people that have already qualified with their first $1,000 day. Okay? Now, the rest of them are all going to be sending pass-ups, and it's going to come in waves. So if there's been, if it's $49,000 US right now, okay, so it's 49,000, and if I go here into my team, I can see, okay, qualified. Guys, this is within the first 13 days, okay? You can see here, qualified. These are people that have actually showed up and been through into training. But all these ones that say not qualified, those are going to be sending $1,000 payments each, and then they're going to be sending another person, and those people are going to be sending one each too, and it goes to infinity, guys. I don't know if you really understand the power of a business that keeps on going forever. There are no levels. It goes forever levels, right? So you just keep on getting pass up, send as your business starts to grow. And this is why we call this an ATM, because it doesn't end. You bring in a group of people, you train them. Let's say that I'm working with I typically like working with the number 50, okay? So let's say that I work with a group of 50. Those 50 people are going to pass me up one each. I just make another $50,000. I take the next group, I train them, and I make another $50,000. Now, if I was to say do one training per every 2 weeks, okay, so I've got my 50 now, and I focus exclusively on my team. So I want to go down this list and go, okay, this guy's not qualified, let's find out why. Matthew's not qualified, let's find out why. Let's have him watch live recruiting training where he can watch me do it. Okay, who do we got? Yasmin's not qualified, let's find out why. Let's teach her how to become a top recruiter. Let's show her live so she can see it happening right in front of her eyes. Sherry, what's going on? Let's find out why Sherry's not qualified. So this is really, truly a team effort, guys. And we are very serious. You know, myself, Ari, Alfredo, we're all cut from the same cloth. We all are very, very similar in our what we're about. You know, we want to make a difference for the planet. We want to make a difference for, you know, the people, right? This isn't about us, guys. Trust me, right? We've already made millions and millions of dollars. This is about us helping you, right? A lot of people don't even know how to recruit, okay? They've never even been taught. They think it's about pitching people on products. It's not, okay? There's a science behind recruiting, okay? And these are strategies that I've used to raise tens of millions of dollars, guys, in venture capital that you will learn, right, when you're part of our team. So what I want to do here is I want to hand this off to Alfredo. Alfredo, you know, it's a real pleasure and treat to have you on to partner up with you and lock arms. Maybe you can just share a little bit about your vision and what you see happening here.
All right, guys. So first of all, please don't mind my chair in the back, all right? I know it needs a little fixing, but it has memories, okay? This is where I make my money, my chair, my desk. This means a lot to me, so I try to keep it simple. But don't worry, one day you guys will watch a video and you'll see that I have a new chair. And trust me, it's not because I can't afford one. I could afford many, but it's just a symbolic thing for me, guys. So I'm very excited to be on with some other rock stars and stuff. I had some video issues, but we got that fixed. So now you can see me on camera. I got my beats on them. You know, I don't know what it takes. Let me be honest. I don't do any paraphernalia drugs. I don't know what you guys call it these days. I don't do anything to get like out of my zone, but I listen to music while I'm working. Does anybody ever feel if that works, like listening to music while you work? It kind of puts me in the zone, you know, because I don't have nothing else that helps me stay focused, but I put on some music and I rock out and I could get a lot of work done, because if not, I'm listening to all the kids dancing and singing and doing all kinds of things, doing circles around me, and I can't get nothing done that way, especially during summer vacation. So anyway, enough for my rant, but I'm very excited to be here, and the reason why I decided to take action the other day, and trust me, Darren had to twist my arm a little bit, but you know, I listened to the man, and what I don't put aside is the fact that he made $60,000 in a short amount of time, and I don't care. I put my ego aside. I don't care what company I'm marketing. I don't care what I'm doing, but when someone makes that kind of money in less than 2 weeks, you have to shut up and listen. That's just the bottom line. So that's what I did. I listened, and it made sense, because what I'm gonna do is before I get to that, many people know that I've been marketing another company, a main opportunity, and I have to set the record straight that that's not going to change. I love the system. I love everything that works and what it does for me and my team. They're having great results, and so am I. But raising capital to put more traffic into your main opportunity will never hurt. Okay, that's all I can say. It will never hurt. Right now, I raise capital to buy houses, all right, and that's what I do. And I invest. It has nothing to do with online marketing, but I understand the cash flow quadrant. I understand how it works. I understand wealth building. So this is just another method to raise money to put into your main opportunity, whatever it could be. Some of you watching could be doing e-commerce, but you know what? I hear time and time again that many people have winning campaigns. They're making money, but they don't have the budget to keep going. And it's unfortunate that you have the smarts, you have the skill set, you have the knowledge to do something wonderful and great for you and your family, but a lack of funds holds you back. It's very, very unfortunate. So I was there. I mean, I literally couldn't afford to spend $25 on ads. I was really in a bad shape. But over the years, I've learned, I failed a lot, I learned, and I realized how important it is to have capital in your business, because you could simply turn around and join anything and do anything right away just because you have the money. You know, a good example is when my real estate investor calls me and says, "Hey, I got this property today. It's worth, you know, $200,000. You can get it right now for $120." Guess what? No problem. Where do I send the money? Now imagine a few years ago on food stamps, I would never in my lifetime think that I could just go and buy a house, you know, cash. I mean, it's just, it was never, I never fathomed the thought of that happening. So because of what Darren talks about, because of these principles, we're raising money to work one of your main opportunities, whatever it may be, whether it's e-commerce, whether it's another MLM, another biz op, or maybe you're doing CPA marketing. Oh my God, CPA marketing. Let me tell you something. That thing is a cash cow. But you know what the problem is? It takes a big budget. Okay, you have to be able to spend, and this is why I don't really push this too much on a lot of people, because I have to be honest, you have to be willing to spend thousands of dollars per day on advertising if you really want to make great money with CPA. And again, unfortunately, most people don't have that capital. That's why they come to me and says, hey, I got these campaigns. Will you be willing to invest? Sure, no problem. But I wasn't always in that position. So now that I am, thank you, Lord, thank you, God, for everything you blessed this family with. I've been able to do things like that. So here it is, another opportunity for you guys to put yourself in a better position to invest in whatever it is you want to invest in, whether it's houses, whether it's another opportunity, whether it's traffic, whether it's your e-commerce, where you want to build a store, whatever it is. It takes money to make money, and that's the bottom line. And I can't deny that. Okay, you can argue me all you want, but in this world, in this reality, I don't care where you're from, it takes money to make money. Okay, going the free route will only get you so far. What I would say is you use a free route to get you up to the paid route. Okay, so what we want to do is show you guys how to use free methods, which worked for me for a very long time, to get yourself up to the paid methods where you can reinvest in yourself, your knowledge, your other programs, whatever it is you're doing, and now you're making 10x, 20x, 100x your income. I don't know if anybody wants to tap on that, but that's all I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about this program, that program. I'm not thinking about this training and that. I'm thinking about where can I move my money around to make more, all right? Because that will allow me to do better and bigger things for me and my family. And that's the end result. So that's it for me, guys.
Fantastic. You know, it's really interesting because I'd had a this is a funny story, guys. I had a funnel that I put on my Facebook wall, right? And this guy opts in, right? He sends me this message, and he goes, "Hey, wait a sec. I thought this was going to be live. It's just a recording." I go, "What are you talking about? It's just a recording. We're live right now. You just opted into a live presentation, right?" So he sent me a message, right? So I just want, if anybody is, just kind of tuning in here and you're wondering, are these guys really live? Are these guys really on a live broadcast? The answer to that is yes. So Tim Henderson, just so that you know, we are live right now. So this is not a recording. Okay, guys, what I want to do here is I want to reach out to a couple of superstars, a couple of guys that just surrendered their pride, they surrendered their egos, and they just became coachable, okay? That is the hardest thing to do, I will tell you, is to surrender your pride, surrender your ego, get a mentor, and just follow the simple steps, okay? So I want to just reach out here to Vitali. Vitali, if you can just unmute. Vitali literally took this just like the bull with behind the horns and just ran with it. And I think he had an 8,300 3-day period of time, didn't you, Vitali? Tell us a little bit about the story.
Yeah, it's actually 4:30 a.m. in the morning here in Israel. And since the moment that you shared with me the strategy, it's been really hard to sleep, I can tell you that, because it's not that I've never made money before online. It's just knowing predictably that you can generate thousands of dollars a day, which I've been averaging about $2,000 a day now, and I'm on track to having a $20,000 week with this strategy, which really excites me. And I just couldn't ignore, when I knew you for over a year. I knew you've been doing great things, and we met a couple times at the live events. And when I see something happen like what you've done, $50,000 in a matter of less than 2 weeks without any paid advertising, with free method, it's you cannot ignore this. You gotta learn this stuff. How does it work? How does it happen? So I just paid very close attention. Watched your trainings, your webinars, your live events, and took notes like a maniac, you know, like sponging everything. And boom, like in the first 24 hours, I made $2,000 just like that. And we've been like what, like maybe 7 days that I got started, and it's been already over 10,000 grand that I generated. You know, was like $30,000 more coming. So it's been great because I can put this money now into funding my other businesses, putting in traffic campaigns, and scaling the business to $50,000, $100,000 a month. So, like, I'm super excited about that, and I've never seen people, you know, really succeed that fast with something. You know, like you said, it takes so much time for people to get started, to learn stuff, to start market profitably, and to see the money in the bank. Well, with this strategy, people get started, you know, like Dimitri, you know, like 4 days and $5,000 straight in the bank, you know, not waiting for 4 weeks or 8 weeks to get paid. So that got me super excited because that's what really that's what people need right now. They need the cash, they need cash flow flowing in. And you know, you can use cash flow in so many different ways. You can withdraw it to your bank account, you can fund your business, you can put it on traffic. So I was just totally blown away by you know, but what you have put together and how you did what you did, and you know, the training that you put out there, and you know how big of a heart you have to really help people. And that's why I got so excited about this, because I mean, the results speak for themselves.
Cool, cool. So guys, what I want to share with you is this, okay? Basically, we set people up so that they have an opportunity to start popping $1,000 commissions like fireworks. Okay, no joke. Like fireworks on the 4th of July. Just pop, 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 right? It's crazy what can happen once you learn these strategies, okay? Now, right now until Thursday, okay, so from now until Thursday, you will pay $299 admin fee, and then there's the product itself, as called the Genesis product package. It's $1,000, okay, and then there's $50 that goes to PayPal processing fees. Okay, so it comes to $1,349. Now on Thursday, the price does go up to $1,598. Okay, now I want to give you an idea of what is actually in this product, because the training is phenomenal, right? That we do, right? The training, that the mentoring, the coaching that you get is really, really amazing. But I want for you to understand that this particular strategy is something that you can use for any business. What do I mean by any business? You could be in weight loss, you could be in skincare, you could be in you know, health and wellness type company, you could be in a company with tools or digital products. It doesn't matter what type of company. You could be in energy drinks. This is the funding mechanism that's going to pay for everything. And once you dial that up, now you pay for your traffic, now you buy your high ticket products, now you pay for your events, now you pay for your flights. This pays for everything, right? And it's a big difference when you can have a little ATM machine like this instead of having to go to into debt on your credit cards. So these are the products. You've got your basics here, 4-figure promotions, 5 secret traffic sources, learn the basics of Aweber, Facebook Powerhouse, learn the basics of GetResponse, hot paid traffic sources, how to use fancy affiliate, instant traffic for newbies, instant traffic with Bing ads, list building with co-registrations, make money in 5 minutes. But look at the video, 4 videos, 5 videos, a PDF, 5 videos. There's a huge amount of value in this product, guys, okay? A huge amount. Now, in the marketing section, there's a lot. Look at how loaded this is with marketing strategies. You know, YouTube video editor, YouTube Bully, 8 videos, webinar, commissions, video marketing excellence, video marketing blueprint, the ultimate list building guide, Twitter-like blogging platform, Twitter Periscope for entrepreneurs. There's so much value in this package, guys, I'm telling you. And then there's the personal development section. Now, you may recognize some of these names, guys. These are big names in the industry. People like Ray Higdon, people like Todd Falcone, people like Tracy Walker, right? People like Josh Peak, James Starr, right? Greg Gomez, Evan Klassen. I've got an interview in there as well. There's a lot of 7-figure mindset material. And guys, I'll be honest with you, 95% of becoming a millionaire is in your mind. No joke. Okay? You got to be a millionaire in your mind long before it shows up in your bank account. If you really want to go to million, multiple million, tens, 20, 30, 40, 50 million, I can tell you that 95%, guys, is in your head. And whatever you believe to be true will become true for you. We as a team provide you with strategies that we have used to fast track ourselves to the top, right? And every time we roll out a company, we do it every single time, right? From zero, boom, into a full-time income in record time. You know, this particular situation is the best, fastest that I've ever seen happen. I've never gone from 0 to 64,000 in 13 days. So if that's an indicator as to where this is going to go, all I can say is buckle up, guys. You want to click the link below underneath this video to get one of these positions so that you can actually get this mentoring, so that you can get the coaching. Now, I will also share with you that we have sort of in our partnership, I call these joint venture partners, but 2 of my people that have gone through Millionaire Mentoring, Eric Green and Paul Turner, they have made $80,000 in about 9.5 weeks, and they've put something together here, guys, called the Shadow Commission Project, okay? And what they do is, Eric Green is an amazing copywriter, guys, amazing copywriter, okay? Very, very good. And what they've done is they've put together a copy and paste to freedom. Really what it comes down to. That's why I call it the Shadow Commission Project. So this is literally like if you ever remember being a busboy or a waiter. You shadow the waiter. You go around and you learn the skills. You might shadow a person in construction. This is the Shadow Commission Project, and we make it as easy as possible for you. So we give you all of your pics, all of your graphics, all of your copy to write, all of the posts that you can put onto your Facebook wall, your autoresponder letters, your follow-up sequence. We give you everything that you need so that you can break inertia within your very first week, okay? So we've got a couple of people here that have done that already, right? A couple of people that have, you know, never had that type of massive momentum like on day one. You know, Vitaly made, I think, $2,000–3,000 in his first 24 hours. That's how it's done, guys. You're basically just copying and pasting and getting the campaigns that are already given to you. And then we also have another group here called the Black Ops Underground, where we also provide you, you know, with strategies. What do you do when you get incoming inquiries? What do you say to people? What is the strategy, right, so that you never ever get rejected ever again? What would it be like for you to have a business where you never ever got rejected, where you didn't have to harass your friends and family, right, where you could literally build a business while having a life, right? That's what we teach. So all of this stuff is all done, guys. We do all this stuff so that you have, all you got to do is swipe swipe the copy, roll out the campaign, show up for training, and we show you how to create that ATM on the front end. So let's just go back over here to Dimitri. Dimitri, you there?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Absolutely. Dimitri, just share a little bit about what's happened for you. You know, you saw the vision, you stepped into your power instantly, you rolled out a campaign. What has been the results that have happened for you?
Results are amazing. What can I say? It's simply the stuff that you guys have out there, the posts that you have, the done-for-you ads, the posts. So easy. As you said before, it's copy and paste. You know, I meet a lot of people online, like I can't come up with content. I've got no ideas. I don't know what to post. You guys have it all there for us. So I saw your results. I saw that the stuff you have out there is working. I dove right in. I implemented exactly what's in the training, step-by-step process. Within 24 hours, I had my 2 sales. Within 36 hours, I had 3 sales. It's 3K. I've been in 9 days now, let's say a week, and I'm at 5K, 5 sales. I'm looking at another 3 that are coming up. And as you said, as Ari said before, at the moment now I'm just trying to teach my guys what I did. So that way they get more information, they are more happy that they joined, they get their sales, they get qualified, at the same time I get paid. And it's simple process like that. I mean, it's just copy and paste as you said. But you have to be willing to sit down and actually do the work. Yes, the system pays out well. I'm loving it. And just building friends. And the nice thing about it, yes, I've done some crazy stuff online as well, but I did spend money on it. And as you guys said, it takes a toll on your income as well. This way, it's done for you, copy-paste systems. I got a fan page. I just boost a post with no links in it whatsoever, $5. And I just ask people to message me back. And, you know, people come to you. You don't have to chase them. The system works. The training is awesome. You guys, you and Ari have put a lot of work into this. I'm grateful. I don't want to hype this up too much, but it's just like that. We all here to make money, and if you want to make money online, you might as well do it the right way. And for me, this is working awesomely. As I said before last week, I sponsored someone brand new to the industry, didn't know what an opt-in page was. He's already looking at 2K, and he's just amazed himself. He's never seen more engagement on his page. It was dead before. Stuff's awesome. And the nice thing about this, you know, I did the post, I made my comms, and all of a sudden in my primary business that I have, I saw 2 sign-ups in that, and that's a top-tier business as well. So without even saying a word about it, it's just, you know, the engagement on the fan page went crazy, and people started to go around, click there, click on different tabs, and I got 2 sales from there as well. So yeah, it's working for anything, you know. I don't see it as a biz op. I see it as a way to market the right way, collect instant cash to do whatever you want with it. You know, I just see this thing as a free loan. It's like you go to the bank, hey, can I have $1,000 today? They just hand it to you. That's how I see it. You know? It's awesome. It's crazy.
Nice, nice. Well, that's great. Continued success. Guys, here's what I'll share with you about our industry in general, okay, is that if you start looking at our industry as the Friends for Life program, that's what I call it, okay? I've been in this industry for 26 years, and I call it the Friends for Life program, okay? And it's not about trying to pitch people on things. We teach you a different way to understand people, a different way to connect with their needs. What do they want? What's their vision? What's their dream? What's their pain? What's their problem? Right? It has nothing to do with your company or products. Okay, it's all about them. And when you learn how to master these skills, not only do they make you wealthy, right, which you're going to learn, but they transfer over into your relationship, in your marriage. They transfer over into the communication with your children. They transfer over into how you interact with your community and with your church. They go all the way across the line like a ripple. It's phenomenal. Okay? It's really phenomenal. So once you learn more about people, once you understand that we really truly all want the same things in life, right? We all want health and fitness. We all want a good spiritual connection. We all want good family and friends. We all want to have good communication with one another. We all want to feel loved. We all want to feel needed. We all want to have a nice house over our head, right? We all want to look nice, as nice as we can with nice clothes on. We all want to have some type of dependable transportation that we can get around. We all want to go on fun vacations and travel and have spontaneity. But when you get to the core, the true core of a human being, we all want to give back. We all want to make a difference. And we all want to leave behind a legacy. It's really the truth, guys. And the more that you're in this industry, the more that you start to lock arms, I call it, lock arms with people that have those same beliefs that you do, like me locking arms with Alfredo and Ari, and now we've got another strong force, right? And then it brings other strong people that think the same way. It's not about us, trust me, okay? This is about us helping you to get to your breakthrough. This is about being a ripple in your community, right? Making a difference, being a ripple in your church and making a difference. That's really what this is about, guys, right? So what I would encourage you to do is this. If you're in a position right now where you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired, you want to change your life, you want to make that change so that you can start to live a life of freedom, click that link below, guys, right? Because we are really serious here about changing people's lives. You could be in a situation where you're with a high-ticket company. You spent all your money. Now you got no money for advertising, and you're hooked, right? Especially if you're in a high-ticket programs that take a while to get ramped up, right? Some of them have very deep funnels. They take some time before they're going to get ramped up. What are you going to use to pay for your overhead? I don't know, right? What are you going to do to fund your business, right? When there's a time ramp up for liftoff, right? You got to have cash flow, guys. You got to have cash flow to keep a business afloat. If you don't, that's when it starts to become high pressure, right? So if you're one of those people, click the link below as well. Take action. I'm going to hand it back over to Ari here and to Alfredo for some closing comments, and then we're going to wrap it up for today.
Yeah, guys, I want to just come out real quick. Darren hit a couple things on the head, and I showed you earlier, and I'm going to take you back over here real quick because I want you to see this. This is how fast this happens, okay? This person right here I was waiting on, that's the income right there, just came. I was at 29. I had one waiting to confirm, and it was indeed. I'm going to show this to you guys so you can see this money's coming in, and it's coming in fast, guys. This is it right here. It's coming in quick. You can't afford to miss this, okay? If you're looking to make money, and you're looking to make now money, not next week or next month money, now money, then we got the right program, we got the right system, and we will teach you, train you, hold your hand. I don't care if you need us to hop on a call, Skype, whatever. I'm there for you. And I know Darren, I know Alfredo will spend time doing the same stuff with you guys. Look, we're all here for one reason, and that's to see you win. So stop screwing around with it and step up and compete. Let's go. Click the button below.
Okay, and Alfredo, you want to throw in a few closing remarks?
Yeah, yeah, actually I do. I was taking some notes while you were talking. Very, very exciting stuff. Guys, I'm not new to this. This is going on 4 years. I've been doing this kind of stuff, and like I said, I made a lot of mistakes, but I also learn from my mistakes. So when you guys make mistakes and you guys feel like you're failing at some point, the only way to truly fail in anything is by giving up, totally, 100%. I learn from my mistakes and I move forward so that next time around I could do things better. So with that said, I didn't quite get the name. It's Vitaly, but there's someone else, the guy in the middle. What's your name?
Dimitri.
Dimitri, how you
Dimitri.
doing? Welcome, Dimitri. I just want to know how much experience you have in this business period.
Started in 2013.
Okay, so that's only about a year. That's awesome.
October
Hey,
2013, but struggled for 2 years. So
and it's all right
yeah,
because everybody struggles when they first start until they get to know the
yeah,
business. And like I said, from learning from mistakes and keep moving forward, that's the only way to really get ahead in this game. I think about it like this. This year alone, I mean, income claims, the IRS. If you're watching, please just like turn it off or whatever. But in any case, I went from struggling my first year making I remember when I made my first $25 in a day using those freebie sites. I don't know if you guys remember those, like My Cash freebies, stuff like that. I mean, I was rocking that thing on Craigslist. I was making like 25, $50 a day. I was so ecstatic. I was so happy about that. Imagine that, being happy to make 25, $50 a day. Here we are 4 years later because I never gave up and I was always persistent in my dreams and my goals and to give my kids a better life. I mean, I don't have less than a four-figure day ever. Sometimes five-figure days. And that's from being consistent for 4 years. Now imagine back then when I didn't make, before I made my first 25, $50. Imagine if I went through in the towel. I mean, yeah, the income wasn't all that in the first year, second year, but now if you divide the 4 years of hard work into the income I make now and last year, if you divide that evenly into 4 years, I've had quite hell of a income pay raise from my job, which I was making $20,000 a year. All right, so that should tell you something. I mean, if you're struggling now, it's okay. Keep struggling and learn how to overcome that so you can finally make money and give yourself and your family the life they deserve. I mean, I've seen a lot of people in my circle come up from when we first started together to making really great money right now, and that's very exciting to see. A lot of people's lives has changed. So I'm happy to see that even someone with not that much experience can still make, I don't know what you had, a $2,000, $3,000 a week so far, $5,000 a week? I think I heard
yeah,
$5,000, right?
it's a 5,000. Yeah, 5 sales, expecting another three. But that's what I
Guys,
tell
that's
my guys as well.
think about it
It's
like
like
that. $5,000 a week, Dimitri, is $260,000 a year. That's a doctor's salary after 8 to 10 years of college. All right.
Yep.
If you one more sale breaks 6,000 a week, which is $312,000 a year. Do those numbers like excite you? I mean, that's more than what a plastic surgeon makes. I mean, that's amazing. And these guys go to school for years and years and years, put themselves in a ridiculous amount of debt to make this kind of money. And here we are able to do this right from our home on computers or a laptop or in some cases phones, And I want to share with you guys something that, I've seen a lot of people struggle. I mean, a lot of people come to me and said, Alfredo, how do you promote this stuff on Facebook? And I'm not just talking about the free stuff, which we're going to show you, but I'm talking about the paid marketing. I mean, I literally spend about $20 a day on paid ads, and I'm getting thousands of people who are interested in what I do. And I want to show you guys. I'm going to teach you guys, show you about a handful of people who take action. I'm going to do a special webinar just for you guys, and I'm going to show you exactly how I'm able to produce those kind of results on Facebook using Facebook ads and being compliant, which is key because a lot of people don't know how to promote BizOp or any kind of MLM or affiliate marketing on Facebook. As a matter of fact, they're terrified because they know that chances are they're going to get either their account shut down or they get their ads constantly denied. I mean, how many of us gone through that where our ads are like constantly getting disapproved, or in some cases you lose your whole ads accounts? Everyone I know struggles with that. And I found a way to promote anything on Facebook and be totally 100% compliant, and Facebook has no problem with that. I mean, my ads get approved instantly, and I'm literally spending about $20, $30 maybe a day. Now, if I find a winning campaign, I'm gonna scale up. But where do you think I get that money from? That's the whole point here. If I get a $1,000 commission right now, you best bet I'm gonna take that money and use it and put it right back into paid advertising to grow my main opportunities, or sell my own products or services, whatever it may be. So, it doesn't take much to make a $312,000 a year income. That's 3 personal sales a week. And I'm giving you guys a realistic, I guess, result. Okay, I want everybody to shoot for the sky, but I'm giving you guys a very realistic income that you can achieve, even if you're brand new. 3 personal sales a week with your team members making 1 sale each. That means you're making 3 and they're making 1 each. That's $6,000 a week. That's $312,000 a year, just with that alone. And like I said, that's money you can use for whatever, to invest in your main opportunity. In my case, I'm going to use it to invest in my main opportunity, which brings me long-term and residual money. Okay, that's a smart way to do things. I'm not going to go buy another Ferrari. I already have one. I don't need 2. I'm going to use that money to invest. Okay, and Darren can quote me on this. What's the best thing to do besides investing in a business? It's invest in yourself. Okay, a lot of these courses, a lot of these seminars, a lot of these things, they don't cost $50, $100. I mean, they charge upward in the thousands. Now, if I didn't have that money to invest a couple years ago in some of these events I went to, $2,000, $3,000, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So imagine you make 2 sales, you make $2 grand, and you invest in the next big webinar, the next big seminar event that's coming up with some of the most influential people that you follow, that you want to be like. You'll be able to go. You make a couple of sales after that, you got your hotel paid for, you got your rental, your car rental paid for, your food, bring your family with you, and then you get to meet and shake hands with some people who are really killing it in the industry. And let me tell you right now, any big money that I made online today is 99.9% with people that I met at an event. I don't know if any of you guys ever witnessed that before, but the partnerships, the relationships, the networking, everybody that I met CEOs, I met millionaires, I met people who are killing the game, but I met them face to face at events. We talk and we meet online, but when you meet someone at an event, at a networking event or a seminar, and you actually close that bond, you make it more, more realistic. You guys go out, have dinner, talk about joint ventures, things like that. That completely changes your life. I mean, I was doing okay when I went to a couple of events and met some people who were crushing the game that made me feel like this. Okay, that's when I went from this level to that level. Okay, that's when I went from making 6 figures to making multiple 7. Okay, just from meeting people at events. So guys, it's very, very powerful. If you don't have the money to do things like that, we're giving you an opportunity to do this and take the skill sets that you learn with Darren, myself, Ari, and some other great leaders, and use that to apply in anything, any business, anything that makes sense, anything that has a product or service that's worth sharing with other people. Learn how to do it over and over and over again. All right, Darren said it before, how we're able to kill these opportunities and these things, because we already know the process. We know the system. We know how it works. We understand the concepts of generating traffic and leads and presenting people an opportunity that works for everyone. And that's all it is, because I come across hundreds of opportunities, but a lot of them suck. A lot of them are not going to work for the people. A lot of them, the product sucks, the company sucks, the CEO is shady. It doesn't matter what it is. But when I find something that works, not for me, because I can make anything work, but for the people, I'm on it. And that's it. That's the basis of how I do things when it comes to sharing with people opportunity online. So that's it. I want to close. You guys have to take action. What I'm going to do for the people who actually come on the my link tonight, fast action bonus. Okay, the fast action takers get the most. The first 10 people that join, all right, on this webinar, or maybe they watch the recording, whatever, you couldn't make it. All right, first 10 people are going to get my personal assistance to help you get your first people. Does that sound fair? The first 10, because I can't promise 50 people I'm going to hold you by the hand and do all this. I said the first 10, I'll personally help you get your first people into the business, so that way you make this investment free. Okay? Does that sound fair? The first 10 people. That's it. I mean, after that, I'm going to work with the first 10. When I'm done with them, the next 10 people, I'll offer the same opportunity to. But first 10 fast action takers are going to get my personal assistance. We'll get on a Skype call, we'll do one-on-one, and I'll show you exactly what I do. Why? Because if you do what I do, you make money, I make money. We're both happy. All right? So that's it for the first 10 people who take action. Join on this webinar, after the web, whenever the recording's up. The first 10 is up. That's it. I'm closing the doors. I'm not going to promise anybody else my personal time until I'm done with the first 10. That makes sense?
Hey, Darren, I want to say thank you, man, for bringing him out, because, Freddie, you really do fit with what Darren and I talk about, man. It's a good fit. I'm happy you're with us, brother.
Appreciate the warm welcome, guys.
Yep. We got a great squad here. You know, the fact of the matter is we really do care about the people, and that's what this is all about for us. You know, and you heard it from somebody we brought out brand new first week, and guess what? You know, it's not going to change. We're going to stay focused on you guys. We're going to help you guys keep earning. Come on back there and close this out for us.
Absolutely. Okay, guys. So the bottom line is this. Okay, let's move all of this stuff aside, and let's just tell you this: is that when you are working directly with seven-figure income earners, they already have the blueprint. They already have the fast track. It's the fastest way for you to get to the top. Okay, and the hardest thing is this: surrendering your pride and your ego and just be coachable. Okay, it's the hardest thing to do. Okay, but if you can get past that, I can tell you we will help you. Okay, doesn't matter what skills you have, doesn't matter how far how big, how small, doesn't matter. Okay, as long as you can be coachable, we will get you to freedom. Okay, trust me on this. Okay, so I would encourage you, click the link below. Take action, right? And we'll see you on the other side. So you've got Darren Little here from LA this week, guys. I'm here in the City of Angels, and I'm excited to share this stuff with you. So click the link below, take action, and we'll see you on the next webinar. Have a great night.
Good night, guys.
Bye, guys.
Good night.